yay. I'm such a big kid. I'm like, yay. You know what? I haven't seen you guys in like forever. Oh my gosh. I haven't been live in like forever. Oh my gosh. So, I was going, if you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't, you should, because I already put this up there, you guys. I already told you guys on Instagram that I was going live. I already put up, you know, what I was going to do. So I want to do something that was a blue smoky eye. I just was feeling like playing in some dark colors, and I was going to just film it and edit it and all that, but I haven't been live in a while, so I figured, hey, why not go live and, you know, do a makeup tutorial. So before I get started, I am torn. I don't know if I want to use my Fenty Beauty foundation for this look or Wet n Wild's Photofocus foundation for this look. So I'm gonna let you guys comment and let me know which one I should use, and by the time I get to my face, I think we should have some people who have some opinions on what I should use. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to get started. If I can remember what I even used on my freaking hair, on my face, sometimes I don't be remembering. So yeah, okay. So first I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a primer on my lid. Just Dr. Brand's primer on the lid. If you guys are familiar, I received this in a, which one was it? I don't remember if it was November's Sephora Play Box or if it was November's Sephora Play Box. I get them kind of mixed up, but one of those play boxes I received this in. So I'm just going to apply this to my lid, a little bit of it, not too much of it. Just gonna apply some of this to the lid, and I just really wanted to do a smoky eye, you guys. I don't know what it was, but I was like, yeah, I want to play in some dark colors. So that's what we did. And plus, like I said, I have so much makeup that I'm not using, so I'm trying to use it all up. So I just applied some of that primer. It's the luminizer right to the lid. Then after I apply that, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild corrector concealer in the number You're a Natural 809. And also, you guys, after this live, everything that I use will be linked down below in the description as well. So you can go and check out what I used. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. Now, I'm applying it to the entire eye area, not just the lid, but the surrounding area on the lid. And also as well, you want to make sure you are doing your foundation last, because this can get messy, y'all. I'm going to tell you right now. Whenever you're having darker colors, it gets messy. So after I apply the concealer, I then am going to go in with, I'm going to switch up something that I did before. Because before, when I first did this look, I just put down the, what's this color? Royal Flush in the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette down first in the corner of my eye, and then I had to actually go in with something that was more of a cream base, so I used this white, oh shucks, dropping stuff. I'm using this white highlighter from Wet n Wild, so I'm going to switch it around. I'm going to use the white part of the highlighter first, then I'm going to apply that. Everything is like far away. Why is everything so far from me? Like, I need access. I need access. Okay, so let me get a brush. What brush should I use? Ooh. Or did I even use a brush? Y'all, I don't even know. I don't think I have the brush here. Did I use this one? Okay, I used this one. You guys. And this is not being edited because this is all live. So, hey. So, I'm going to take this white highlighter from the Wet n Wild Corrector Concealer Palette. And I'm going to apply that into my corner eye as a highlight. I really like to make sure that I highlight my corner whenever I'm wearing a darker color, just to make sure that, you know, you keep that inner corner looking nice and bright. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and highlight that. Okay, am I close enough? I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So after that is in there, I'm going to go in with Royal Flush. This pretty, like, it's like a, kind of like a pink. It's like a really light pink if you guys can see it. And I'm going to apply that to the corner. So right to the corner of the eye. So now we got that corner popping. It's popping. Alright, so after I got that color down, I'm now going to go in with the pencil, and I'm going to be using my Rimmel Scandalous Eyes pencil. And this is in the color, what is this? Oh, Blamed Blue 009. If you guys can see it, hold on. 009 Blamed Blue. And I'm just going to take it. It looks like this swatch. Just a really pretty blue. Really pretty blue. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to apply it right from like the inner part of my eye, but not fully all the way out because I'm going to smudge it out with my finger. But it's a really pretty blue. I love it. All right. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to smudge it out all the way to the end of the eye. Okay. And I do kind of take this outside of my crease only because when you add down the darker color, you'll see a little bit of like that blue like peeking out on the top of the lid. So I kind of like to, you know, take it a little bit above the crease area. So then what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take the same brush that I used. The same brush that I used for the highlight. I'm going to take that and I'm going to overlap a little bit more of the Royal Flush from the Eyeliner Through the Looking Glass palette. And I'm going to just take it and I'm just going to lightly overlap that blue with the Royal Flush, if you guys following me here. Then I'm going to take whatever's left on my finger and I'm just going to kind of like blend that out. I'm telling you guys, your fingers can be your best tool. It can be your best tool. Sometimes you don't have to really have a bunch of brushes or have a bunch of craziness going on. Just use your fingers. I'm telling you, like, they'll work for you. So now that you kind of have that base and everything is already blended. So I have my corner highlight, which you guys can see is pretty blended. And then I have this lid color that is blended from my highlight in the corner out, and we kind of have an extra layer of color popping off, that blue, to support this darker blue that I'm going to put on top. Okay, so now this is where it gets fun. I'm going to go back into the palette and I'm going to take this color. It's called Bander's, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, Bander's Snatch or Bandersnatch or Bandersnatch. It looks like this. It is such a pretty color. Oh my goodness, that blue right there. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to add that to the middle of the eye. Am I using the right brush? Okay. Like, you got to remember all your steps. When I do an eye before I sit down and film anything, I have to always remember what I used, or else this will be all over the place. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to place that directly on the center of the eye. And I'm going to keep it below the crease, okay? Because I want that highlight in a way, if you guys can see, that's on my top lid to kind of peek out still. So I'm going to keep this right in the center of the eye, or right below the crease, if you say. And then plus I'm going to actually go in and blend it out later on, so you don't really need to do too much. All right, coming together. So just like that. So you guys see there's a darker color and then you have that gradient of the inner corner. And then, yeah. So after I apply that color, I'm going to go next into this color called Time. This color right here. Very pretty color. And you guys, this palette, every time I look at it, I'm like, how come I haven't played in these colors before? Like, what am I doing with my life? Right? All right, so we're going to go into Time. Now, Time is something that you have to be careful with. Literally, though. But Time is a color that when I used it, it flaked all on the bottom of my eye. So I'm going to go in with the tip of my brush right into Time a little bit, because Time, the color Time seems to be a little bit more chalkier than the rest of the shadows that I'm using. So I'm going to be really careful with that. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to apply a little bit of Time right to the end of this eye. So right to the end of the eye. And you don't have to add a lot. Like, I don't like to add too much black to the end of my eye because black is very harsh, or darker color is very harsh. So you just want to take a little bit of what you got and just put it on that corner. Okay? Alright. And I didn't even get any all over my face like before. I got a whole bunch right here on the other side. So, control-wise, we're doing pretty good. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush, like so. And I'm going to start to actually just take the fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend out my crease. I'm just going to blend it out. And as you can see, as you're blending it out, that color that you put in is all coming together. Like, you don't have to be scared of darker colors. I know. Sometimes it can be intimidating when it comes to wearing blues or darker blues or deeper blacks. They can become a little bit intimidating for some, but if you know how to apply them, blend them, and as well as highlight the other points of your face, they're not that intimidating, I promise you. Alright, so Dream On. I'm going to take this last color, Dream On. It's a very sparkly not purple, goodness, sparkly purple. Where did I get that from? It's a very sparkly gray color. And I'm going to actually just take the same brush, dip it in there. And this is a more drier color. Okay, so like unlike Time that was a little bit more chalkier in texture, this one's more drier, so it doesn't like flake everywhere. So then I'm going to take that and I'm going to apply that right into my crease, and this is going to give my crease a lot of shimmer, and it just adds something really fun to the look. Okay, we shimmering over here. All right, and I think we're good. What you guys think? I likey. All right, so now I'm gonna work on lower lash line. So for lower lash line, I am going to take a smaller brush. A lot of my brushes that I use are from Beige Cosmetics. I don't really tell you guys brushes that I use, huh? If you guys are interested in knowing brushes that I use in my tutorials, let me know down below or in the comments here, because I usually don't tell you guys what I use. But this is a number 11 Beige Cosmetic brush. I'm going to go ahead back into the colors Bandersnatch and Time. So I'm going to grab a little bit of Time on my brush, just a little bit, because Time is very potent. Very potent. That color can take you very far. And I'm going to drag it along my lower lash line. And actually kind of up on the side, kind of creating a cat eye in a way, just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm going to go back into Bandersnatch, if I'm saying that name right. And I'm going to apply that towards the middle of the eye and kind of blend it also into that black. So both ways. Okay, and I think that's it. All we did for the lower lash line. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a black pencil by Wet n Wild, and I'm going to do my tight line. Be careful, you guys, when you are ever tight lining, you can poke the crap out of your eye and it is not fun. But you want to make sure that your pencil is more sharpened. Don't be like me. Okay, so I'm just applying it to the upper and lower lash line. Okay, so now that that's, I'm gonna just kind of go in and taper some stuff. Nobody's talking to me. This is like a dry makeup tutorial, but it's fine. You guys will see it later on and talk to me. All right, so and do you guys see the fallout on my? Why it's very important to not do your foundation yet. Do your foundation last, trust me. Okay. Alright, so I'm now going to go into my eyebrow. And my eyebrow is very simple. I just use a regular Jordana pencil. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to go darker with my brows, but I decided no, I'm just going to stick with the same color when it comes to my brows, my natural taupe color. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill in these brows. It seemed like all my pencils are dull. You would think I would have thought to myself to sharpen my pencils for filming purposes, but no. You just don't ever do anything. I don't ever do anything the right way, right? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and brush those up and out. You guys know I like a pretty natural brow. I'm not into all that. My brow has to look like a cartoon brow. I'm not into that crap at all. I'm actually gonna kind of try to. Okay. So now I'm gonna use Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer, and I'm going to actually start to. Oh, I didn't bring a Q-tip. Told you, forgot something. So you guys gonna have to hold on for a moment because I need a Q-tip, because I like a Q-tip to actually blend out my eyebrow highlight. So hold on, I don't have a Q-tip. Oh. All right, I'm back. Okay, let me slide back in here. Okay. All right. So I like to use a Q-tip when it comes to, and I just think it just makes it more precise for me to use a Q-tip because the area is so small and then there's a lot of different colors blended in there. So I just take a Q-tip and kind of blend it out. I like to use my fingers too. But when the space is so tight, like here, sometimes a Q-tip is better so you don't like smudge everything into everything else. So just like to use a little Q-tip, just like so, you know, nothing special. All right, and that's just a little highlight. And then I am going to go in with liner. Now, I'm not good at lining my eyes on camera sometimes. But we a pro, so we got this, right? Let's do it. So it's just a really thin line. It's nothing big. It's a really, really thin line. You guys probably won't be able to see it for the time being, but sorry. And I'm using the Maybelline Curvitude liner. I actually have a full review on it as well. I will say though that with this liner I have better control. Like I don't have to like use two hands like I usually do to line my lids. I can kind of one hand this with just a mirror and be fine. So because it has a lot of control for the tip. I like it. Okay. Okay, so just a really like little like liner. You can't really see it too much. So for mascara, I'm gonna go in with the Marc Jacobs mascara in the color Noir or Black Noir. Noir. I got this also in a September play box. So I'm gonna apply a couple of coats of that to the lid. Make them eyelashes pop, girl. And you guys haven't told me, well, you guys, nobody's really watching me today, or at this moment, actually. I'm like, am I even live, or am I just playing myself? No, I'm just playing. But I'm just going in, I'm just going to apply some more mascara. I'm going to apply another coat. Because I want my lashes to be really dramatic. Because you guys know I don't wear falsies. I like to play around them every now and then. But I really don't mess with false lashes like that. So you guys know that it's like if I'm going to go in, I have to use like a lot of mascara to kind of get me a look. Yeah. All right. So we got mascara popping. Ooh, girl, who's that? Who you? So my eyes look pretty good. I like them. And then I'm going to actually apply a little bit more black. I just feel so deep today. I don't know why. Usually I'm more of like the natural look. I'm not doing the most of my face. But today I'm like, oh no, we're going all the way in. Like we're going to just play in some really deep colors today. All right. Now it's foundation time. So, ooh, I'm showing y'all my bra and everything, girl. Okay, so I'm gonna put my hair back out of my face so that we can now start to get started on the face. So, what foundation should I use? I'm trying to make a decision because I like the Fenty Beauty, but sometimes I don't really like the consistency of it too much. I think we're just going to use Wet n Wild's Photofocus. And as you guys know, I was mixing the two colors. This is the color Cream Beige, and this is the color Desert Beige. So I think I'm going to go with this one and then adjust it as needed. And I like the fact that they come with like this little, you know. And they smell like paint though. I don't like the way they smell. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to my face. Like so. This is a little bit darker than my skin tone though. I can already see it. Yeah. Okay, that's it. So it's a little bit darker than my skin tone, but I'm gonna blend it out really quickly using my regular brush I usually use to blend out my foundations. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. I really do like this foundation though. To be so cheap though, you guys, if you guys have never tried this foundation from Wet n Wild, get your hands on it. It's cheap and it really does do a great job at just the finish that it gives you is really nice. I am going to, let's see, like it has a really nice finish to it that I like. I'm gonna actually take a little bit of the Desert Beige or Cream Beige, a little bit of it, because this is a little darker than my skin tone, and this I think is like too light. I don't know, it's just the aqua. Like when I went, they didn't have like a dead on color, so I had to get like two different colors and then kind of like blend them out and together. Okay, so let's see. I'm not really focusing. I feel like I'm all over the place. Take a moment. Okay, so I'm just not really focusing too much under the eye area because I'm going to do that more with concealer to give me more of a like all around like look. Like, oh my god, what am I trying to say? All right, I'm going to conceal under the eye to kind of give me more of a sharper look or a more cleaned up look under the eyes. So my foundation, I'm focusing it mainly on my lower end of my face and on, you know, my forehead and stuff. But if you can see, like, I like the coverage though that I get from the Wet n Wild. It's not too heavy, and I don't really like a heavy coverage. I like something that's more lightweight, and it definitely gives me that. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in with concealer, my favorite Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer, and I'm going to start to clean up my under eye area. Now you guys have seen me do this technique before. This isn't anything new if you've been watching me. I always tell you guys how cleaning up the under eye, especially when it comes to darker colors, is super important. You want to make sure you're getting in there and making sure that it's as clean as possible so that you look like you have a makeup look and not a black eye, because it's so easy to go south when it comes to darker colors. Like, it's super easy. Like, you can look real crazy with darker colors so quickly. So from there, I am going to use this angled brush. I don't know, it may be too big though. Let me see. I'm gonna probably try to squeeze it together a little bit or not. And it's not too dense either. I need something a little bit more denser. Let me see what I have. I think I left it in the room. I also have this one, but that one's not dense enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to like push it together and kind of use it underneath the eye area. I may also use my finger. No, I can't use my finger. All right, real life situations right here on the YouTube. You guys are actually seeing me go through it a little bit. Let me see. Can I use this brush? I'm just trying to figure out a way to get it clean without. Preferably, you kind of want to use a smaller brush in the eye area. You kind of don't want to go too big of a brush in the eye area, especially when you get close to like trying to detail that under eye area when it comes to, you know, the concealer and stuff. I probably should have put on my mascara last time, but I'm trying to detail this. Hold on. Okay, so we got it pretty clean. All right, how we looking? So then now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me or whatever's left of it. I'm like so pan on it right now. So pan right now. So I'm gonna go in with this. This Maybelline, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to set my entire face, except for kind of like my under eye area, just like my foundation, so it doesn't move, because y'all know I'm oily skin, so you know. And then I'm gonna set my upper face. I have something left in there though. Just because you have pan don't mean you can't make it happen. Alright, and then kind of take it down the neck a little bit so it's not too much of a difference. I'm going to go in with my Beauty Bakerie, my yellow powder, and I'm going to use this to set underneath my eye area. Just because I really want to make sure that I'm highlighting the eye. Usually you guys know I don't do all that baking crap. Y'all know I don't mess with it. But because usually when it comes to, oh, I'm making a mess. When it comes to darker tones, or eyewear, can't do it. So I'm just going to take it and put a little bit underneath the eye. And I like the yellow powder because it's just, I'm a yellow undertone, so it just really suits me, you know. Alright, so I'm just going to put some of that down. How long are we in on this? How long have I been live? Oh, 28 minutes. Okay, not bad. Takes you 28 minutes to do your makeup, girl. No, it really doesn't. All right, you guys. So now let's get into the cheek area. But I'm just gonna make sure that I clear my face up a little bit. There's not any like excessive powder on the face. Just, you know, a little bit of highlight. Okay, so now we're going to put on some blush, and I'm gonna be real simple with it. Just some regular old blush. You guys know this is my favorite blush by So Susanna in Rose Rust. Regular basic blush. Like, we don't have, with this blush I don't have to worry about highlighting or anything. This blush is kind of like a highlighter in blush. Like, it's just like a 2-in-1, so it's just like I can really just get both. And I've used it so much, like the lid just broke off. I use the hell out of this shit though. I'm telling you, I do. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it. And you see how I just automatically got like a nice little peachy tone cheeks. And now for the lips, we're going to round it off. We're going to go ahead and use this Sephora Gel Gloss Ultra Brilliant Ultra Shine Lip Gel in the color Perfectly Nude. Is that what it's called? Perfect Nude. And I also got this in a in the November Sephora Play Box. I'm gonna apply that. And I like it because it's a really nice, like, neutral tone, like nude lip gloss. And it feels good too on the lips. It's not like super like sticky or anything. And that is it, you guys. Simple. I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair yet, but definitely go on over and check me out on Instagram, you guys, because Instagram I'll have like the full look up with my hair, everything. I'm trying something to do with this hair and get it going. But I just want to come on really quickly and connect with you guys and do a live makeup tutorial, kind of, you know, show you guys what I wanted to do today, and just be all glam and everything like that. So, yeah, even though there wasn't too many people that tuned into this, it was like 1 or 2, but I know a lot of you guys have lives, so you guys will come and check me out later on. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is your Euniycemari. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you in a later video. Bye.